There's a bell for round one. Sequeo comes out, meets Opetaia in the middle of the ring. The much shorter man. What is he listed at? 5'10"? I don't think he's even that. Opetaia's only about 6'1", and it looks a lot more than 2 inches in height difference here. Opetaia's let the left hand go a couple times there. It's crazy how short Sequeo is. Is he 5'7"? We've got Oompa Loompa in there. Left hand to the chest from Opetaia. It's kind of unusual seeing Opetaia fight somebody so much shorter than him here. Sequeo, showing some cojones there. Walking down Opetaia. Not many people dare to do that. Letting a right hand off. A left to the body. From the diminutive Sequeo. Opetaia just taking his time. Looking to set the left hand up. Fencing with the right jab. Nice left hand there from Opetaia. Right hand catching Sequeo on the way in. Left hand. This looks like an insurmountable task for Sequeo here. He's just so much shorter. Short arm, short height. I mean, in the first round here, he's got a little bit of foot speed about him, but how long's that going to last? Yeah, the size difference is crazy. Sequeo should be fighting at light heavyweight. He looks to be getting shorter by the second. Like he started off a certain height, but somehow he's shrinking in there. Before you know it, top of his head will be up to Opetaia's knees. Now, this guy's not 5'10". Kind of uncharacteristically laid back opener for Opetaia, but maybe because he feels so little threat from this guy, he's just taking his time and relaxing himself into the fight. And letting that left hand go, Sequeo was wise to it though. Right hook there from Opetaia. And he's done better than a few so far. Sequeo just surviving this opening round. So it's a comfortable round for Opetaia, but not really much action. Did better than Ellis Zorro, the British fighter who got cleaned out in the first with a tremendous left hand by Opetaia. Will they show us some slow-mo here? Sequeo, light on his feet in that first round, making sure he didn't get caught with anything too silly. All right, no instant replays. Going into the second round here. There's the belt. Sequeo once again meets Opetaia, middle of the ring. Opetaia lets off a left hand. I think he's just looking to get the measure of Sequeo so he can get the timing down a bit better before he lets the shots go with full power. Because right now from Opetaia, they're kind of half-hearted shots. Just judging distance. There's a nice left hand to the body, though, there from Opetaia. Right jab. Sequeo on the front foot. Throwing some shots. I mean, fair play to Sequeo. He's giving it a go for a completely obscure opponent. He's doing the best he can with his very small stature and very limited resume. Sequeo landed a little right hand there. I think it was partially blocked though by Opetaia. Yeah, very subdued Opetaia so far. It's more like a sparring session at the minute. Left hand to the chest from Opetaia there. Sequeo, body shot there as he pushes Opetaia against the ropes. Left hand from Opetaia. Again, he's not really putting full power on those shots yet. You know, Sequeo is, I think, fighting at 100% at this point. And Opetaia is fighting well within himself. Tried a right uppercut there. Sequeo managed to block it. Yeah, really taking his time. Maybe he wants the rounds, you know, rather than just blowing this guy out early. Get a few rounds in to stand him in good stead. If one of the champions does pluck up the courage to actually fight him. Sequeo letting some big shots off there. That was a nice left hand on the inside from Opetaia. Sequeo has got Opetaia against the ropes. He's throwing combinations to the body. Again, 10 out of 10 for effort. Right uppercut, left hand from Opetaia. Right hand from Opetaia. 1, 2. Right, left from Opetaia. But fair play to Sequeo, man. He's come to give it a go. And he isn't completely incompetent, is he? Anyway, that's the end of the round 2. Interesting that Opetaia lacks those Leone gloves. Is that how you pronounce it? It's an Italian glove manufacturer. AJ's been wearing those gloves for his past few fights, the Leone gloves. I remember Carlos Takam used to wear them a lot as well. Just some boxing trivia there for you. There's the bell for round 3. Opetaia coming forward now. Misses a big left hand there. Left to the body of Sequeo. Is Opetaia going to turn the screw at this point? Has he had enough of having a look at Sequeo? Getting a couple rounds in the bank. Does he want to now look for a stoppage? We shall see. He's got that bounce that he likes to fight off of. Nice left hand there from Opetaia. Drives Sequeo back into the ropes. Let's see if Sequeo has any answers for being pushed back like this. The much shorter man. Opetaia looking for combinations up close. Sequeo comes swinging back. They tie up against the ropes. 2 minutes left in the third. Referee breaks them. Right hand from Sequeo was a decent shot. Again, partially blocked by Opetaia. But he's looking to make a nuisance of himself in there. The little man from Italy. Oh, nice right hook from Opetaia. Sequeo took it well. But that landed clean. Oh, big right hand from Sequeo. That was a nice shot. Best shot he's landed so far. Opetaia is surely angered by that shot landing. Another couple of decent shots from Sequeo. Sequeo giving it a real go. Okay. Bellissimo. Left hand from Opetaia there. Combination from Opetaia. Flashy shots, but Nice left hand there from Opetaia after that combination. Combination didn't have much on it. The left hand had a bit more on it. Body shots from Opetaia. Right hook. Trading on the inside with Sequeo. Oh, body shots again from Opetaia. Sequeo looking a little out of sorts here. I think something has hurt him there. Maybe a body shot. Sequeo looking uncomfortable. Opetaia coming in with the uppercut. Sequeo charging in and holding. Yeah, as soon as Opetaia started to turn it on here, Sequeo has looked uncomfortable. But Sequeo has landed a few of his own in this round. Turning southpaw at points here, Sequeo. That's the end of the third. I'm not sure what they're paying Sequeo, but he's earned his money. Having a look at some highlights here. Nice left hand there from Opetaia, kind of landed on the butt of Sequeo's jaw. And Sequeo landed a right hand as he had Opetaia up against the ropes. And some nice body shots from Sequeo. Nice 1-2 there from Opetaia. Yeah, I think that stunned Sequeo. The uppercut, the right uppercut from Opetaia. It's a dangerous shot. There's the bell for round 4. 12-rounder, of course. IBF Cruiserweight World title. Opetaia poking out that right jab. Left hand to the body. Sequeo. Seems like the energy has gone out of him a little bit. Opetaia just tripping over Sequeo's foot there. Because he would have had a lot of adrenaline in the opening round, Sequeo. Because of the fact it's his first world title fight and also the magnitude of the task. Oh, Sequeo goes down there. What was that? Referee says a low blow. Not calling it a knockdown. The referee looks like a GTA character somehow. I feel like I've seen his face in GTA. Let's have a look at a slow-mo. Opetaia. No, that wasn't a low blow. It was a legitimate body shot. But I guess because he held... But that's not a good sign for Sequeo, is it? Because that was a legitimate body shot. It landed on the flesh. Not even on the belt. So that might be a distress sign there for Sequeo. Maybe he's ready to be taken. Pause. Sequeo trapped in the corner. Opetaia unleashing. Sequeo may have lost heart because he threw all his best shots at Opetaia and it had no effect. And also the fact Opetaia's hitting with some stuff which is more than caught his attention. Oh, nice left hand from Opetaia. Sequeo on wobbly legs. 1 minute 25 left in round number 4. Can Opetaia get it done this round? Another body shot from Opetaia. Sequeo didn't like that. Sequeo trying to come back with a right hand of his own. Couple of shots on the belt line of Opetaia. Opetaia still targeting the body of Sequeo. Turns him, gets off the ropes. Referee breaks him. Combinations from Opetaia on the inside. Sequeo still looking for the big right hand. No real power on Sequeo's shot so far. I do think that despite the fact Opetaia's in control here, he is finding it a little awkward against somebody so much shorter than himself, who's like moving his head and moving his feet. It's a different look for him. There's a nice right hook there from Jai Opetaia on the left hand. Sequeo coming back with some body shots, but he looks tired. It's getting tough in there for Sequeo. Comes back with a left hook. Nice left hand from Opetaia. The straight shots are the key to getting Sequeo out of there. Right hook from Opetaia. That's the end of round number 4. Sequeo. And he looks like he's walking a bit funny there, Sequeo. Is he injured a knee maybe? The referee having a very close look at Sequeo there in the corner. Well, Sequeo was landed. Sequeo has lasted longer than I think the majority of people thought in the live chat. And you can't blame people for thinking he'll get blasted out early, as obscure as he is. Yeah, Sequeo was looking for a breather there. He took a legit body shot, but I guess because Opetaia was... Anyway, there's the bell for round 5. Because Opetaia was holding at the time he landed a body shot, the referee didn't want to call it a knockdown. Sequeo fatigued here. Oh, right hook. Sequeo's hurt. Down he goes. He hasn't actually touched the canvas there, though. He's sat on the bottom rope. Now his knee's on the canvas. He's getting a count. Yeah, it's over. First knockdown was the only knockdown. Sequeo's heart was broken in the 4th round, really. When he gave it all that he had, and he had no impact whatsoever, it dawned on him that he was in way over his head. So there you go. Opetaia wins in the 5th against plucky little challenger Claudio Sequeo. What did you guys make of it in the chat? Shout out to Swaggins for the super chat. Says, big up Hatman for the continuous quality in content. And shout out to you, my guy. Swaggins, big up. Mr. Lucas says, how does FW get on against... You love the abbreviations, bro. I have to figure out who these... So Fabio Wardley against Joseph Parker. Daniel Dubois, Zheli Zhang, AK, I guess Caballel, MB, Martin Bacoli, FH, who's FH? Filip Pergovic, okay. I think Wardley loses to all of them. I think the best opportunity for Wardley among those would be Zhang, but I still wouldn't pick him over Zhang. Yeah, I reckon Wardley loses to all of them. Shout out to Mr. Luca. Yeah, Sequeo couldn't handle the power there of Opetaia. One and done. Good afternoon, Goozy. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. It's evening in Australia. Morning where I am. Afternoon where you are. So I always cover all bases. It ended in round 5. But yeah, with Fabio Wardley, I always felt as though Miller was a strange bit of matchmaking from Wardley's team. Because I thought Miller was going to beat Wardley, you know? I thought Wardley had a better chance against Justice Hooney. Aku, you need to watch your tone, my guy. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but I don't know you like that. Watch your tone. When somebody comes along trying to tell me don't do this and don't do that, yeah, I tend to get a bit agitated. So don't try to tell me what to do and not do. You might be trying to be funny or whatever, but nah, don't do that, bro. I don't know you like that. You don't know me like that. Jimbo says it doesn't look like Opetaia is as far above Zerdo as people thought. It's a good fight, right? The thing is, let Zerdo take it. Then we'll find out what's what. Because right now, the likes of Badu Jack, Zerdo Ramirez, they're not in a rush to fight Opetaia, are they?